Hello everyone, I'm Monica Rana. This is Himachal 365 and you're watching Hillcrest News Channel. Let's start with the headlines. Himachal Chief Minister announces SDM office Atal Adarsh School at Kotli. Kisan Manch threatens to hold protests on September 26. India witnesses 30,941 new COVID cases, 350 more deaths. CJI Ramana administer oath of office to 9 new Supreme Court judges. COVID cases up Himachal's Mandi Lahol among 67 high positivity district. Singraj Adana wins bronze medal in shooting event at Tokyo Paralympics. Taliban controlled Kabul airport after US withdrawal. Insult to martyrs, Rahul slams government's Jallianwala Bagh memorial revamp. Now news in detail. Himachal Chief Minister announces SDM office Atal Adarsh School at Kotli. Chief Minister Jairam Thakur announced the opening of an SDM office at the Kotli in the district soon and rupees 11 lakh each for 4 newly created Gram Panchayats in the Mandi Sadar Assembly segment for the construction of Panchayat Bhavans. He also announced rupees 10 lakh for the repair of the Kisan Bhavan at Mandi, upgrade of the police post at Kotli to a police station, starting of 2 new trades in the ITI Kotli, opening of an Atal Adarsh School and starting of science classes in Government Senior Secondary School at Kotli and rupees 5 lakh each for 5 link roads. Jairam Thakur, while addressing a gathering at Kotli, said that the Dhua Devi area of the Mandi Sadar constituency would be developed as a tourist place. He also announced the opening of a Patwa circle at Dhua Devi, upgrade of the primary health center PHC at Pando to a community health center, opening of a settlement office at Mandi, upgrade of a veterinary dispensary to a hospital, opening of a PHC at Randhara, Kot Musar, and rupees 15,000 each for the Mahila Mandals participating in the function. Kisan Manch threatens to hold protests on September 26. The Samyukt Kisan Manch SKM will hold a demonstration on September 26 if the demands of farmers are not met. The demonstration will be preceded by rallies at the Tehsil, block and subdivision levels on September 13, said Harish Chauhan, convener of the Manch. Leaders of various parties other than BJP came together under the banner of the SKM and held a meeting. They arrived at a consensus on 10 demands, including effective implementation of the market intervention scheme to ensure remunerative prices of apple growers, recovery of farmers' dues from commission agents, and the withdrawal of the hike in the prices of material used for packaging flowers, fruits, and vegetables. The Manch demanded the grading of apples in A, B, and C categories and the fixing of a minimum support price of rupees 66, rupees 44, and rupees 24 per kg respectively for these. India witnesses 30,941 new COVID cases, 350 more deaths. With 30,941 people testing positive for coronavirus, India's total tally of COVID cases rose to 3,27,68,880, while the active cases declined to 3,70,640, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Tuesday. The death toll has climbed to 4,38,560 with 350 fresh fatalities. The active cases comprise 1.13% of the total infections, while the national COVID recovery rate was recorded at 97.53%, the ministry said. CJI Ramana administers oath of office to 9 new Supreme Court judges. Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana on Tuesday administered oath of office to 9 new judges, including 3 women of the Supreme Court. The CJI started the swearing-in by administering oath of office to Justice Abhay Srinivas Oka, with the swearing-in of 9 new judges. The strength of the Supreme Court has risen to 33, including the CJI, out of the sanctioned strength of 34. The 9 new judges who were administered the oath of office as apex court judges include Justice Vikram Nath, Justice Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari, Justice Hema Kohli, and Justice B.V. Nagaratha. Besides Justice C.T. Ravi Kumar, Justice M.M. Sudresh, Justice Bela M. Trivedi, and Senior Advocate and former Additional Solicitor General P.S. Narasimha were administered the oath of office by the CJI. COVID cases up Himachal's Mandi Lahol among 67 high positivity districts. Mandi and Lahol Spiti in Himachal Pradesh are among 67 districts with highest COVID positivity rate in the country, indicating a rapid disease transmission. The center is focusing principally on 37 districts with higher than 10% positivity, 30 districts with a positivity between 5 and 10%. Mandi and Lahul Spiti has positivity rate of 5.29% and 8.64% respectively. AIIMS experts have rapidly urged the policy maker to ensure strict containment in areas with 5% plus positivity rate. Singraj Adana wins bronze medal in shooting event at Tokyo Paralympics. India's Singraj Adana bagged the bronze medal in shooting P1 men's 10-meter air pistol SH1 final at the Tokyo Paralympics. His total score in the final was 216.8 and he finished in the third position to add to India's medal tally. It takes India's total medal tally at the games so far to 8. Taliban control Kabul airport after US withdrawal. The Taliban held full control of Kabul's international airport on Tuesday after the last US plane left its runway, marking the end of America's longest war and leaving behind a now quiet airfield and Afghans outside it still hoping to flee the insurgents' rule. Vehicles raced back and forth along the Hamid Karzai International Airport sole runway on the northern military side of the airfield. Before dawn broke, heavily armed Taliban fighters walked through hangars on the military side, passing some of the 7 CH-46 helicopters the State Department used in its evacuations before rendering them unflyable. Taliban leaders later symbolically walked across the runway, marking their victory. Insult to martyrs, Rahul slams government's Jallianwala Bagh Memorial revamp. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Tuesday termed the government's revamp of the Jallianwala Bagh Memorial as an insult to martyrs, saying only a person who did not know the meaning of martyrdom could inflict such an insult. The former Congress chief's attack came after Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday dedicated to the nation the renovated complex of Jallianwala Bagh Memorial. During the event, Narendra Modi also digitally inaugurated the museum galleries at the memorial. The event also showcased the multiple development initiatives undertaken by the government to upgrade the complex. Tagging a report on the social media outreach over the revamp, Rahul Gandhi tweeted, "Only a person who does not know the meaning of martyrdom can inflict such an insult on the martyrs of Jallianwala Bagh. I am the son of a martyr. I will not tolerate the insult of martyrs at any cost," he said in a tweet in Hindi. "We are against this indecent cruelty." In another tweet, Rahul Gandhi said, "Those who didn't struggle for freedom could not understand those who did." So this is all for this time. Stay connected and keep watching Hillquest News Channel. Thank you.